Hello and welcome to this masterclass, How to Become an Authority and Stand Out in 2024 so you can blow the roof off 2025. So grab your notepad, grab a drink of water and buckle up because this is not your average masterclass. This is going to be jam-packed full of so much value that it's probably going to change the way that you are showing up just from this one masterclass. And that is the aim here because I am here for impact. I'm here to help as many women as I can stand out, become the authority, make as much money as they can in this online space. So let's get into it. So firstly, I want you to have a think about why are you here? So take a moment to sit with it and really think about what was it about this masterclass that spoke to you. If you think about where you are in your current business, what's working, what's not working, and why you chose to be here today. Because if you come here with an open mind, then you're really going to be open to the ideas that I'm sharing today that's going to help you stand out like the authority that you are, that is within you, that is going to draw people to you because people are attracted to your energy, your vibe, not just your content and not just the value that they have to share because they buy into you, the person that you are. Another thing I want to let you know is there is a secret offer for anyone that watches this masterclass live or in the replay. If you share a photo, a screenshot, a boomerang, a small video of this on your Instagram stories and tag me, there is the opportunity to win 48 hours in Telegram with me, valued at 347 Australian dollars. So if you want to be in the running to that, just take a quick little boomerang or a photo of this masterclass, share it to your stories and tag me, and I'll be announcing the winner of that a little bit later this week. So make sure to do that. And I cannot wait to see. And if you want to share, a little snippet about what you gained, some value that you got, if it opened your eyes in any way, which I know that it will, then make sure to share that too. When I first started in my online business 4 years ago, so 2018, actually, when I first started, all I cared about was how many followers I could get online, and I wanted to have the most engaged following, and I wanted to be liked. I wanted to share all the value. I did so much educational content. I wanted to build my account to 10,000 followers, and I did that. But there was an issue with it. The people that I had on my account weren't my ideal audience, and they weren't willing to part with their hard-earned dollars. And that was because they did not see me as an authority in my space. They only see me as somebody who would give all this value, and they didn't see the value in investing with me. I had to make the switch. And when I did lose followers, but I went from having intermittent sales and some days non-existent, some weeks even non-existent sales, to helping over 600 women in this space. And a lot of people talk about money, how much money that I've had this amount of money this month, this amount of money, this amount of money. Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing. But if you notice from all my content, I focus on the women that I helped. I focus on the number of women that I've helped because the money then is a byproduct of that, which is incredible. But I'm here for impact, for the amount of women that I can help in this space live the life that I'm living and live in their passion of their business and make it a successful business and help them build what they've got into something incredible. And that's something that I'm so, so passionate about. So let's get into it. So what does not showing up as an authority look like? So it could show up as slow, intermittent sales. It could show up as, hosting a masterclass like this and only getting a couple of people signing up. It could show up as not hitting your income goal. So if you have a specific income goal that you want to hit every single month and you're not hitting that goal, maybe you have a container that you want to get 10 people in this specific container or this offer, and maybe you get 2 or 3. This means that only a small amount of people are seeing you as an authority in your space. Another way, when we're not talking about specific business related, but something that you're putting on yourself, which means you're not showing up as an authority, is placing your worth on your results. So maybe you start to think negatively about yourself. I'm not good enough because I've only had this amount, instead of celebrating, heck yes, this is incredible. You've got this amount of people in there. Next time we're going to build on that. Next time we're going to build on that. This is one way when you're not showing up as an authority to yourself, not just to the outside world, because we need to make sure that we have a positive image of what we're doing as well. And it could also look like placing your worth on your clients' results. And the thing is, if you are helping your clients get to a desired result, you can give them the strategy, you can give them the tips, you can help them through it, but you can't do the work for them. So you can never actually guarantee that your clients are going to get specific results when they work with you if they do not do the work. I can never guarantee that my clients are going to get results if they don't do the work. Now, I'm not saying you have to work 24/7 and burn yourself out. However, you do have to put in the work if you want to have a successful business. It's not just going to happen. Clients are not just going to fall into your lap if you are not going to do the work. So we really need to make sure that we are doing the work in the background. Another way that this could show up is shying away when things feel scary and hard instead of leaning in. So you may have had a launch and maybe no one jumped in, and then you don't show up for 2 weeks on your social media or for your business because you didn't feel people in that launch. That's a way that you're not showing up as an authority, even when things don't work the way you were. And these things, instead of going, this didn't work, how can I learn from it? What can we change next time so this doesn't happen again? Is it my messaging that needs to change? Is it the way I'm showing up? Do I need to get myself out there in more places? Do I need to change the message? What is it about that fact? And instead of using it as a learning curve, maybe you're using it as something that feels scary and hard, and then you're pulling away. These are ways that we're not showing up as an authority to ourselves. And this can also show up to how we're serving the clients that we already have. So say you have a container and you wanted 10 and you got 2, and you were actually disappointed with that. Even though you got 2 amazing people into your container, you may then not serve those clients to the best ability because you are disappointed with that result. Instead of flipping the switch, getting them amazing results and giving them an amazing strategy to get to their next level, you've shied away. And instead of using that to get amazing testimonials for the next time that you launch this specific thing, you've pulled back instead of using it as an opportunity to build on yourself and to build on your business and to build that resilience. Because in business, we need to be resilient. We need to be able to handle things when they don't work, because they don't always work, and that's okay. So this is where we need to think about ourselves. If we're doing one of these things, or if we have one of these things, then maybe we need to make a switch. Now let's talk about something I want to talk about before we get into showing you what showing up as an authority does look like is, how do you feel about making money in your business? Do you feel like making money in your business is hard? What comes up for you when you think about getting clients in the online space? Do you think to yourself, clients love working with me. I love helping people in this space. I know clients are going to want to work with me. I know when I put this offer up, there's going to be people that jump in because it aligns, it's appealing into their desires. Or do you feel like making money online is hard? Do you feel like showing up online and talking about your offers is hard? Because how does this affect how you show up if you think that what you're doing is hard? Because we do need to make money in our business for it to be a profitable business, and money can be a bit of a taboo subject when we talk about it, but we're here to make money in your business. And I teach people how to have a profitable business by showing up as the authority in your space and selling through stories. So we need to actually believe it's possible. It's time to take on the identity that it is possible for you. And if you think it's not, then it's not. I fully believe that I'm going to build and expand on every aspect of my business in every single month. And that is because I'm constantly growing and constantly evolving. It's because I've plugged myself into rooms and surrounded myself with people that are making so much more money than me. Rooms that I feel uncomfortable to be in. Rooms where I feel like the small fish. Rooms where I know that I'm going to grow and evolve every single time I'm in those rooms. Maybe you need to start plugging into podcasts and YouTube videos and audiobooks that help you and show you what is possible to make money in your business and online, because you need to believe that making money online is easy, because making money online is easy. I know, and I've done it for many years. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be scary. But you have to commit to the thought that making money online is easy, and remind yourself of that every single day, because our subconscious is constantly searching for reasons why we tell ourselves something. So if you tell yourself making money online is hard, then your subconscious is going to go to the things, well, that person didn't buy. Well, that person asked for the link and never signed up. Well, I only got this many people in. I had a great month and then I pulled back and the next month wasn't as great. Instead of flipping that switch and proving to yourself every single day that making money is easy. You've got people in your office. You've had people in your office. You have worked with people. So it is possible for you to do that again. It is possible for you to make money in your business, and it is easy. It doesn't mean you don't have to do the work, but it doesn't have to feel hard. And that's what we want to lean into. We want to lean into that energy, because that is going to be a massive game changer for you when you take on the identity that it is possible for you. And that's another reason we want to talk about showing up as an authority, because you have to believe that it's possible for you. So how to show up as an authority, that is why you guys are here. You want to know how you can show up as an authority in your space so that you can get more visibility, more eyes on you, more clients in your office, and getting people into your office, getting them results. And the way that we do this is through storytelling. And we've deep dived into this over the past month in the Commanding Content Challenge and the Social Selling Academy. So if any one of you women here that are watching this have been in or are in the Social Selling Academy, you will know exactly what I'm talking about when we talk about storytelling. Because storytelling is the way that we connect. It is the way that we nurture. And it is the way that we show our audience that we can do what we say we can do. Because when people pass over their hard-earned money to us, they want to know that we can do what we say we can do. And the thing is, it's time to make that switch that, yes, somebody's paying you, but they're investing. They're not investing in you. They're investing in themselves. They're trusting in themselves that they're going to get the results from somebody that's going to show them how. So a lot of times people put a lot of pressure on, how can I get this many? How can I ask this for my clients? What if they don't want to pay me this? They're not paying you. Yes, they're handing over their money, but they're investing in themselves. And that's when we talk about stepping into our personal power. And when we talk about stepping into our personal power, it's all about choosing to go all in. You can also choose to be indecisive. That's also a choice. Or you can choose not to. But that's still a choice of stepping in to our personal power. And the reason when we step into our personal power, we have to ask ourselves, does this expand my impact? Yes. You have to be relentless when it comes to showing up for your business, showing up as an authority, sharing your results, and flipping the switch, because you have to back yourself, because no one else is going to. You have to back yourself that if you're investing time, money, and you into your business, you have to back yourself that this is going to work. And the way that we do this is by storytelling. So we've got current stories, origin stories, and offer stories. So current stories is something that's happening to you recently. And that keeps you relevant. That keeps showing your audience that you're constantly growing and evolving. Origin stories, this is how you got to where you are. This is how you got from where you are, which is where, and from where your ideal audience was. And then we've got the offer stories. This is the stories of how your clients have got results. A lot of people shy away from sharing things that they've done, the results that they've got, their clients' results, because they're worried about being seen as arrogant. The thing is, if you do not tell your audience that you can do the things you say you can do, and you do not prove it to them, they are not going to see you as the authority. And there's also a difference here, and I touched on this on my Instagram stories the other day, is through being seen as someone that can lead rather than being seen as somebody who is relatable. Now, the thing is, everybody goes through stuff. Everybody has been through stuff in their lives and in their business. But there is a massive difference between being seen as somebody who can lead from that situation and come out of it into the other side, or sharing a story while you're deep in it, because that's what makes you relatable. And that's the difference between being seen as somebody who is relatable and somebody who can lead. And we want to be seen as somebody who can lead. We want to be seen as somebody who can get our ideal audience from where they are to where they want to be. But if you're constantly stuck in it, they'll see you as relatable and they won't see you as somebody who can lead. And that's going to be a problem. The next thing is embodying your true, authentic self in every single way. And the way that we do this is by proving to ourselves that we can do hard things. And we do hard things every single day. A lot of us are moms, we're wives, we're running a business, we've got so much going on in the background, and we still have time to carve out a life and a business and a future for ourselves and set ourselves up for the future. Now, I've got here, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And that comes from embodying your true, authentic self in every way. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you are somebody who does what they say they are going to do, then that is who you are going to be. But if you say you are going to do something, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to hydrate, manifest, I'm going to stretch, and then I'm going to journal. But then every morning when your alarm goes off, you don't want to get up. That's not building on the discipline that you've said. If you've said to yourself, I'm going to go for a walk every day this week, but day 2 or 3 comes along and you don't feel like going, so you don't. If you're somebody that says, I'm going to go for a walk every day, and then you go for a walk every day, you are proving to yourself that you can do hard things, and you're building on that discipline every single day until it becomes a habit. If you're somebody that says to your client, I'm going to do something, and then it takes it, and you say, I'm going to do that for you later today, or I'm going to do that for you tomorrow, and then it takes you 4 days to do that one thing you said you were going to do, that's not going to show you as somebody who is somebody that can lead, somebody that leads by example, and somebody that is an authority in your space. We need to start building on, if we say we're going to do something, then we actually do it, because that's going to be the difference. And it could be as simple as, if you maybe in the past you've been somebody who doesn't finish things. Maybe you start reading a book and then you get halfway through and then you don't finish it. Now, we all understand some books that maybe they're not our vibe. But apart from that, if you're reading a book and then you stop, maybe you do half the laundry, or you clean half of the kitchen, for example, but then you leave the washing in the washing machine for 3 days, but you were going to get on top of the washing today. These are the things how we build, and it's just really small, minute, micro things that we prove to ourselves every single day that we are going to do what we say we can do. Because how we do one thing is how we do everything, and we do everything to the best of our ability, to the best of our potential, because we need to build on that discipline every single day so that we become the absolute powerhouse, the absolute firecracker in our business that we embody. Now we're going to talk about how to stand out in the online space. And the best part about it, because there is thousands and thousands of people doing what I do. There is thousands and thousands of people doing what you do. But there is only one you. There is only one you that has got your clients' results the way that you have. There is only one you that has the exact strategy, the exact delivery, the exact wording, the exact messaging around why you do what you do, your methodology. There is only one you that has your life experiences, that has that unique brand story, that unique selling point. And that's what makes you stand out. So when you find your unique selling point and your unique brand story, we need to double down on that. We need to double down on that on every platform that we've got, because that is going to set you apart, because no one can take that from you. Everyone can be a business coach. Everyone can be a mindset coach. Everyone can jump in and be a parenting coach and, a hypnotherapist or whatever it is. They can learn that skill, but they're not going to learn it the way you do because of the past experiences that you've had. They're not going to get the clients' results that you've got because they are not you. And the best way to stand out is when everyone is going left, you go right. When everyone does a masterclass, they tell you what you shouldn't do, and then they pitch their offer. They spend half the time talking about themselves, how they got to where they are, all the clients' results that they've got. They tell you all the things you shouldn't do. They tell you what to do, but they don't tell you how to do it. And then they'll pitch their offer at the end. That's not what I'm doing here. Yes, I will share some things with you at the end of how you can work with me if you want to, but that's not what this masterclass is about. This masterclass is helping you stand out in the online space, helping you be an authority in your space so you can blow the roof off 2025. I'm arming you with that. I'm not just telling you what to do. I'm showing you how. So I hope you have your pen and your notepad ready and you are taking notes here. because this is what's going to set me apart. Because this is what, and because, for example, with this is how I'm sharing with you what it's like to work with me. This is just a small, minute detail of what it's like to work one-to-one with me, because we deep dive into these things. The next thing, when everyone's going left, go right. Everyone shares 4 to 5 second reels on Instagram. Be the one that gets on your stories and be the one that gets on your Instagram and shares a 30-second talking video where you're adding massive value. Yeah, do those things, but do the other things too. Because because things always change, especially when it comes to social media, especially when it comes to trends. They always change and they always go in circles. I've been on the Instagram space basically since Instagram came out, and it is constantly changing. This is working now. This is working now. This is working now. But one thing that's always worked for me is selling on Instagram stories. That's something that's always worked for my clients too. Selling on Instagram stories, because they're watched by the people. They're watched by the people that want to get to know you. They're watched by your biggest fans, the ones that want the inside details, the inside scoop, the first of everything. Most of you probably came in this because of my Instagram stories. The next thing I want to talk about is when people find you on the internet, what do you want them to assume about you when they hit your page? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to see? Don't tell them. Show them. Show them through your content. Show them through your highlights. Show them through your bio, and show them through your stories. And keep reminding them through your content, day in, day out, that this is who you are, this is what you're here for, and this is what you can do. Because you can be the authority in your space. You can be the go-to person in your space, but you have to make these changes. We have to dig deep into storytelling. We have to dig deep into the connection and the messaging that's going to set you apart. And that's going to be how you're going to stand out in this crazy online space that sometimes can feel like you're a small fish in a big ocean. But it doesn't have to. You can stand out. You can be the authority if you start implementing these things, because it's time to step up. It's time to step in and fully commit to the next 3 months being the biggest, boldest, and funnest quarter of the year. You don't just want to sign a few clients every month and make a few bucks. I know you don't. That's not why you're here. I know you are here because you want to sell out your offers whilst having the absolute time of your life. You want to unleash your voice, your own voice, and bring your truest soulmate dream clients into your world, into your business, because they get the vision. They get the vision of you. They don't just get the value. They get everything that you embody. You don't want just more eyes on your content. You want a community that's absolutely obsessed with everything that you bring out. You've dreamt of being that person in the industry that's known by everyone. Your community loves you for your knowledge, but also for your vision, for everything that you bring to the table. You've invested before, you've done the content courses, the mini minds, you're consistent in showing up, and you sell. So you don't need more action. You need to make those actions impactful. We need to change the impact that you're having with the way that you're showing up in your business. And that's going to be the difference, because it doesn't mean post more. It doesn't mean sell more. It means sell with more authority, show up with more authority, show up with more impact, and lead. You want to be seen as someone who can lead, especially if you want your audience to hand over those hard-earned dollars to invest not just in you, but in themselves, because that's a game changer. And trust me, I've been there. I've had over 600 women hand over their hard-earned money to invest in me, and some of them more than once. Some of them in my membership, month after month after month. They want to come into my world. They want to see what I'm constantly doing, how I'm evolving, how I'm growing, and how I can share that with them, because I'm constantly growing, and so are you. You're here today because you want to grow and you want to learn and you want to expand on the knowledge that you already have. But it's all just small, minute shifts that you need to make, from being mediocre to standing out and getting massive results through your business and for your clients. And it's showing up with that energy, embodying that energy, because the next thing is taking action, but detaching from the outcome, because you are not here for small. You are not here for mediocre. You are made for more. You were made to blow the rest of 2024 out of the park. And with these small, minute changes, you're going to be a heck of a lot closer, trust me. I don't share a lot about finances. That's just not who I am. And you've seen that before. But even over the last month and every single month, I'm growing 100%. I'm 100% above my month before. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason I am the person that people are choosing to invest in. And it's not a mistake. It's because I have chosen and made a conscious choice that money and making money online is easy for me. I've chosen to set myself up as an authority from the get-go because I'm here to have a massive impact. And I know you are too. I know you are. And that's why you're here. And the last thing I want to share with you is the impact zone. Now, for those of you that are on live, I will drop the application into the chat now. If you have any questions about this, let me know. But the impact zone is unlocking your unique selling point and doubling down to become the authority in your space, guiding you to have massive impact in your space. And I will work with you one-to-one for 3 months, 3 months of high-level mentorship to become the one that attracts high-quality content. That's supposed to say high-quality clients. The one that has an offer suite to hit those income goals. Because if you have a specific income goal and you are not hitting it, there's something wrong with that offer suite. And we need to reverse that, because that is one of my specialties, is reversing and re-engineering your income goals. We don't change the goal, we change the plan. And that's what we do in my world. If you have a goal, you bet your bottom dollar we're going to reverse engineer it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to hit it. You want to be the one that connects, nurtures, and sells with ease in the online space. You want making money online to be easy. You want to have an impact. You want to be the authority in this space. If this is you, jump in, fill out this application, and we can have a chat and see if it's going to be a good fit for you. This program, the Impact Zone, is by application only. And if you're watching the replay, when I've sent this replay link, you'll see down the bottom there is an application form that you can fill out if you want to have a look at that, fill that out, and then we'll be in touch and see if it's going to be a good fit for you. This is for action takers. This is for people that want to get results and they're willing to put in the work. These are for the ones that want to get on Zooms one-to-one with me, and we are going to nut out exactly how you are going to stand out. We're going to nut out exactly how you're going to be the go-to person in your space. We're going to nut out exactly how you become the one that people are going to hand over and invest in, hand over their hard-earned dollars and invest in this online space, because that's what we're here for. If this is you, fill out that application form. And remember, guys, don't forget to take a screenshot or a photo or a boomerang and post this onto your Instagram stories and tag me for your chance to win 48 hours of Telegram one-to-one support with me. This is powerful. These I do not offer very often, these 48-hour containers that people can actually buy. However, the people that have jumped into these that I have offered very, very intermittently have already got massive results. The people that have jumped into these 48 hours, they've got clients. One lady, we unlocked so much in that 48 hours that she is now launching her brand new program in the next couple of days. This is the end of Q3. We're coming to the end of Q3 in the next couple of weeks. And then it's going to be Q4. So if you want Q4, or depending on when you're watching this, the next 3 months of your business to be the best 3 months of your business that you have had, then I highly recommend we have a chat about the impact zone. Because if you feel like this is going to be a good fit for you, because one of my specialties is activating clients, activating you in a way that you haven't been activated before. And just think, if this is what you get when you jump in one of my free masterclasses, imagine what it's like sitting on Zoom one-to-one with me, where we nut it out and where I show you exactly how to hit those specific months, depending on what those months are. 5K months, 10K months, 20K months. Let's do it together. Thanks, guys.